I have to be honest with you guys. Can I be honest with you guys? I used to think I was in the business of marketing. I used to think I was in the business of education. I used to think I was in the business of branding. Guess what? That's not true. The truth is, I was in the business of building relationships. Welcome to the Refine Your Narrative channel. I'm JP Grant, an award-winning speaker, global storyteller, and educator. I'm also a proud Latinx queer trans man of color, and I created this very own space so I can show you how to hone in on your voices and really own your story. This channel is all about helping entrepreneurs, mission-driven leaders, and change makers just like you unlock the power of storytelling to build brand authority, connect deeply with your audience, and create everlasting impact. If you ever struggled with what to say, how to say it, or how to show it with confidence in your story, you're in the right place. Not long ago, I was casted on The Blocks, featured on Amazon Prime Today, the largest pitch competition show for entrepreneurs. At the time, I was pitching a DEI-based business that merged storytelling with practical training for medical professionals. It was impactful, it was profitable, and I was damn good at it. But then, during one of my pitches, someone in the audience, a highly respectable leader who actually went on to become the next season's judge, raised their hand and said, "You're really good at this. Have you ever thought about just teaching people how to speak really well just like you do?" And in that moment, everything shifted. It wasn't just about consulting anymore. It wasn't just about making money. It wasn't just about what can move the needle and the thread. It wasn't about that. Let me tell you what it really became about. It became about helping others own their voice, craft their message, and lead with their story. Whether they were building a brand, scaling a business, or standing on stage. That's when Refine Your Narrative was born. And not just as a service, not just some product, but as a movement. I started becoming my tribe. I started building my tribe. Now listen, I realized from being on thousands and thousands of stages that there is literally one thing that's important. When you finally realize you are literally in the business of building interpersonal relationships and your success will literally be linear to how damn good you are at building those, everything changes. So here's what to expect in this channel. Storytelling frameworks you can apply right away. Yes, the exact frameworks I use on stage, on copy, and in all my content creation. Tips on speaking with clarity, confidence, and conviction. Behind the scenes of my new online course. Sneak peeks of my upcoming book release. And real talk on building a brand that reflects your truth. Now look, I want to tell you a little lesson here. Whether I was in a room full of 10 people or whether I was in a room full of 100 people, the lesson never changed, okay? Every story should have a point. Every point should have a story. You got that? Lots of times we're on stage and we're rambling. Listen to those key points. It is a game changer. I want you to remember these two questions, and I want you to ask yourself these two questions anytime you're on stage or anytime you're prepping a story. Okay, ask yourself, what is the main goal that you want your audience to take away from? And then two, what is the key takeaway, action step that you want your audience to take? Okay, remember those two things and ask yourself those two questions, and it will guide you, right, to have that end goal at top of mind when you're drafting or creating this message. You can also connect with me on Instagram, Facebook. I also have a podcast on all platforms. You can look up at Refine Your Narrative, or you can look up How to Scale Business with Just Your Voice. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned. If you're ready to refine your narrative, build a brand that truly reflects who you are, and speak with that confidence and conviction, hit like and subscribe so you won't miss me in that next video. Bye, y'all. I'll catch you in the next one.